Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Kayla, this is Ben, and we are currently in Dublin, Ireland. Today we are heading out of the city and we are going to Howth, which is a very coastal town. It's about a 35-minute train ride, and we are going to hopefully do a hike or potentially like a ferry ride / boat ride, see the cliffs. So the hike is about 4 miles, which is why I have my backpack today. We're prepped. Follow along with us. It should be very scenic, and hopefully it doesn't rain too much on us. All right.
We brought rain jackets just in case.
We did. All right, let's go catch a train.
So I should mention, I don't know if in any of the previous videos I mentioned that we were originally coming here for a festival, but when we got here, we kind of asked some questions about the festival, and we looked a few things up, and the overwhelming recommendations was not to do it. People just said, it's not as good as you think, you know, it's a little bit more like touristy. If you're really into the artists that are playing, like there was a bunch of musical artists and musical acts, they said you're welcome to go for them, buy tickets for them, but otherwise it's not as interesting as we thought. So we were kind of a little bit turned off from that. So that's why we kind of had to scramble to figure out to do something today, but that's why we decided to do this Howth walking tour. So we may have taken the wrong train.
Yeah.
Actually, I know that we've taken the wrong train. And we need to get off now at Howth Junction and take another train into Howth. But this is somewhat of an express train because it didn't stop at any of the additional stops within Dublin. So maybe we'll still arrive in a reasonable amount of time.
I think time-wise, it's probably going to be the same, but it's totally my fault that they got off the wrong train. Oops. Made it on the right train, pretty much exactly on time. We got there, it was like 1 minute. Perfect. Now we have to ride 3 stops to Howth, which should be like 11 minutes. So all in all, not too shabby. And I don't think we had to buy an extra train ticket.
Also, thank you to the Irishman that helped us out. Really appreciate it, because he could tell that we were looking for it. But he eventually just told us that, oh, just go over to platform 2. Super appreciated.
We made it. That was easy and very not crowded, which is, we love that. Got some snacks in case we do the long hike, and now we should be good.
Also, not sure what's up with our train tickets, but they didn't work on the exit, so just bad luck all around the trains today.
We made a pit stop along the trail at St. Mary's. Yeah, St. Mary's Abbey. It's like it's actually a cemetery. And there's actually graves inside of the church ruins too, which I thought was interesting. And the graves are a little bit different. They're like, they have stone surrounding them, and then it's like filled in with either like dirt or rocks instead of like grass and stuff. So it's just interesting. It's a little different, but it's cool. The hike's a little tough going up, that's for sure. It's definitely kind of real uphill into the village. I think we're just about at the cliffs and we should get some good views soon. All right, we made it to the kind of like, it's technically I think the kind of the start of the trail, but it's also kind of one of the higher points of the trail. So it's a good viewpoint. It's about 1.5 miles to get here from the bus stop or from the train station. If you really like hikes, I would do it. It's like a 4-mile loop, or there's even more. There's longer trails as well. Otherwise, if you're not really into hiking, maybe skip it or take a bus to the top and then like hike down. Otherwise, just take a boat ride from the harbor and explore the town. I think that would be good too. So we're gonna head back down, maybe try to catch a boat tour or something, and then probably get some lunch. So we changed our minds and we're actually headed another about 30-minute hike towards like a lighthouse. So instead of going back down, we're going further, and it's going up to the summit where we can take a bus, like a shuttle back to the town. So yeah, about a 35-40-minute hike, and we'll see some views.
The part that Kayla didn't tell you is that there's a coffee shop at the top. They canceled the next bus for the station, so that means that I have to wait a total of another 30 minutes in order for us to get back. It kind of sucks. But this is also our first experiences with the buses here in Ireland, so not so good. Not as reliable as I wanted them to be.
All right, so we are here at I think it's just called the market. It's near the train station in Howth, which is where we are. I almost said Culross, that's Scotland. We're in Howth, and we went to the Toasties place. It's called Americano, something like that. And I got a chicken and pesto toasty, and then we went to the coffee shop Bodega across the way and got some matcha lattes. And then Ben got a pizza. So it looks really good, tastes really good, and they have some like little shops and stuff in here as well. And it looks like in the summer they have a bunch of different food stalls. So this is definitely a place that you should come and grab lunch while you're here and take a look at the shops. It's a good stop. This little town actually has quite a few like restaurants in it, which is very impressive for a small town. But I think it's like because it's a tourist town as well.
Especially versus Scotland, because we went to small towns in Scotland and nothing.
Yeah. But so far it's been like I think it's been a great stop, a great little town to get you out of the city and come visit. So highly recommend it. We're gonna eat our lunch and then we'll figure out what we want to do afterwards. spur of the moment, we decided to do a boat cruise. Right now it's just us and 2 other people. There might be a couple others that will join us, but it'll be a semi-private tour, I think. And it's a 45-minute tour. It's gonna take us around the islands. I'm sure he's gonna tell us some interesting facts. And yeah, it'll probably be kind of cold because it is kind of cold out. I think it'll be fun. So enjoy our boat views.
Alright, that was pretty fun. Definitely recommend. I mean, if you're here and you really want to take like a boat tour around the island, it's really short and quick. So I thought it was pretty affordable. I think it was €20 a person.
Yeah.
So, and there was only like 3 other people on the boat, so we got really lucky.
I think it's a little bit of a down season for him, but it was really fun. It was almost like semi-private, and we just went out and around the island, saw some good views. If you like boat rides, if you like good views, I would recommend it.
Short, quick trip. I really like it.
If you're coming in November, it's a little cold, so make sure you
bring a jacket.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's great. Now we're gonna head back to Dublin. So we're gonna grab a train, and it should be like a 40-minute ride, and then we'll be back at our hotel.
Also, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing with our tickets, because we had such troubles exiting the train station with our tickets. I'm curious if they're going to work or if we're going to have to get new ones. I'm also hoping that the train station is staffed today, because then maybe I can show them the ticket and they can reissue them. Otherwise, I don't know what else to do. So we know our tickets are gonna have troubles here, but we're gonna try anyways.
Thank you. Boy, that was fun. He let us out, no problem. I think it happens all the time. A little wind blown. We made it back to the hotel. Now we need to figure out what to do for dinner in like an hour or something like that.
Maybe we'll go to one of the other hotels.
Maybe.
We made it back from the train station, and at some point tonight I want to give a tour of this hotel. This is the Hotel Mont, and it is a really cool hotel, very unique design. One of the reasons that I ended up booking this was because the TripAdvisor reviews rated this hotel like top 10 in Dublin, which, if you don't know, there is a ludicrous amount of hotels here in Dublin, so making top 10 is really good. And I actually think it was like number 3 or number 4 on the list, which was really good. And then I checked booking.com, and it was also in the top 10 for booking.com. So we've had a really good experience here, and everybody that we've interacted with has always been really nice to us and helped us out any way that they could. So we really appreciate that. That's why we want to give a room tour, and we want to at least show you, in case you are planning on coming to Dublin anytime soon and you are interested in booking a hotel or which hotel to book. We went with the Mont. There's also sister properties. I think there's the Alex, and there's one other sister property, and we might go over there for dinner tonight. I think we're gonna head out to dinner here. We're gonna try to go over to a hotel called the Alex, which is apparently a sister hotel to the Mott, and we're gonna try to get dinner there. There's also one other option for us, which is the Donnelly?
The Davenport?
The Davenport. I'm having troubles with names today. If you liked today's video, we'd love to have you as a subscriber, so go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Tomorrow we have some very interesting stuff planned, which it will be next week for you when we finally get around to publishing the video. We are planning on going to Northern Ireland. While Northern Ireland is not technically its own country, it is, I think, technically a region of... I think it's technically like an administrative region of the UK, and it's not its own country. However, for our cause of like counting countries, we will include Northern Ireland as a completely separate country because it is not the same as Ireland, and it is not the same as Scotland or England. Same thing for like Wales or something like that. I think I would consider Wales its own country. So tomorrow will be a new country for us. That is it for this video, so go ahead and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Be kind, travel more.